Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the coloring pages I did for the month of May, plus what I'm working on now currently, and maybe a little bit of plans I have for June. I did do a little more, color a little more pages this month than I did last month, although it was more towards the end of the month. I am working on my coloring room, setting it up. I know I promised I was going to do a tour of my room, but it's still a big mess. I basically just have this little section set up for my desk. Still have a lot of work to go. It's not just my coloring stuff. I have to get organized. I do have an eBay store where I sell like a lot of jewelry, and I have some clothing items I had stored in this room. That is now my coloring room. I need room for my coloring supplies, so I'm trying to get rid of my store merchandise and focus on coloring more, this YouTube channel a little more. So that's where I'm at with my coloring room. In case anyone was wondering, they're like, oh, Crystal, you said you were going to show us the room. I will show you guys eventually. I have so much stuff, so many things to go through. I am a self-admitted hoarder of things too. So being a hoarder with a small room, small apartment is not a good match. All right, so let's get into what we actually came here for, to see my coloring pages. Okay, let's get started with, this is one of my favorites I think I did all month. This is from Lana Green's Facebook group. This was a freebie she gave out. She's been giving out a lot of really nice freebies lately. I did this page with the new set of Artex colored pencils. I did think they have a lot of yellows in the set, so I said, oh, let me work with the yellows since there's an abundance of yellows in that set. So I kind of was thinking of Meryl Streep in that movie Out of Africa when I was coloring this. That's kind of my inspo for this page. It's like kind of like a safari kind of rich lady kind of outfit. And I did do a base of alcohol markers just to speed up the skin coloring process, but it worked out really nice. I had been meaning to try it out, alcohol markers out with the Artex pencils, and they did work out very nicely with them. And then everything else I just colored with the Artex. It blended really nice. I like them a lot. All right, next, I did just become a team colorist for Ellie Marks, so I've been kind of doing a lot of her stuff lately too. This one I did very early on in the beginning of the month. She had a contest in her Facebook group. I think she said she's planning on doing a lot more coloring contests over in her Facebook group from now on. And she also has a new newsletter you could subscribe to. And I'll leave all the links for her in the description box. But I did this one, I think I did this one with Star Joys on some alcohol markers. I always have to check the back because I don't remember sometimes, especially this month. I was totally not into writing anything down. But I did do this, I think I did this with the original Star Joys. Probably the hair was original Star Joys, and I think the skin I might have done with Star Joy Golds, maybe. I don't remember. But this one's really cute with this little, I always don't know how to pronounce axetol, something like that. And then this is another one I did of Ellie Marks. This one's another freebie she gave out. I think I showed this one to you guys last month when I was showing you my PDFs that I had downloaded. I feel like I kind of did a big mess up over here in the background by putting this watercolors back here. I always do that. I mess up the background. I think for now, I'm just going to skip the backgrounds unless it's like chalk pastels or something. I did take a picture beforehand before I did it. I always advise this if you're not too sure about something you're going to add, like at the end of your colorings, take a picture before you do it, before you do the background, just so at least you have a picture, like a good picture. That's what I did. I took a picture before I decided. I was like, because I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, I'm probably going to mess it up. And I couldn't help myself. I wanted to try it out anyway. So I took a picture before I put the watercolors on the back. I think I might go back and color over these flowers too, because now that it's the purple background, these kind of look like very dull and like muddy looking. I might color a different color on top. But I really like how the actual girl came out with her red hood. I was kind of thinking about that National Geographic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one picture. It's like a really famous picture. I think it came out in maybe the 80s with the girl, and she had like those really striking green eyes. So I was thinking of that when I colored this page, and I went and looked it up online to see, just to get a reference for the eyes, trying to kind of get the same kind of eye color of that girl. So that was, I had this was fun doing this one, and until I got to the background. And then this is another Ellie Marks. I did this one, was actually a team color. So I did this one with alcohol markers, some stickles for the wings, and some, I think I did Prismacolor. Yeah, did Prismacolor on the little mouse. The mouse is cute. Okay, so now the next few I have are color alongs I did. I had quite a few, I kind of committed to quite a few color alongs this month. I didn't get to all of them, but these are a few that I did get to. This one is Elegant Beauties by Ava Brown. I did this one with Karen Colors. I think maybe Jennifer, my coloring friend Jennifer, might have done this one too. I'm not quite sure. Karen Colors chose this one for us to do. I did all alcohol markers, and I always do one thing that messes me up. I was thinking about coloring her eyebrows the same color as the hair that I did, but I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna try and make her look like more natural, because I was like, oh, this is not a natural hair color, so she wouldn't have this color eyebrows. But then I was like, oh, then I tried to do like kind of like a brown, and I messed it up. So now she kind of looks almost like, actually these actually look like my eyebrows, to be honest. These are how my eyebrows look on a regular basis if I don't get them done. But yeah, so I like the whole page, the page as a whole, but the eyebrows are a big mess. She needs to go to the beauty salon. She must have just gotten out of quarantine. But I did a little bit of blush with Prismacolors. Everything else is all alcohol markers, and her eyebrows are Prismacolors too. And I did a little gel pen for her little hair barrette, and gel pens on some of the accents. These little scroll things in her shirt too. So that's that one. You know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a community tab post when I get everyone's whoever did the color along with me pictures all together. I think I'm gonna do just a community post on everything. If you want to check that out after the video, maybe it'll be up there. Maybe not. We'll see. And this is another one I did with Karen Colors and Jennifer. I chose this one from Flowers and Gems. This is one of my favorite books, and Gracia Salvo is one of my favorite artists. I chose this one because I thought it would be good for Mother's Day. I do alcohol markers as a base for the skin and this girl's hair, the daughter's hair. They might not be mother or daughter. They could be friends. They could be girlfriends, but I guess it's whatever you want to make them out to be. But I wanted to make them be like a mother and a daughter. So that's what I did with them. Yeah, so alcohol markers, gel pens. I guess I must have used Starjoy golds for the skin, I think. I'm not sure. Again, I was totally in outer space this month. I wasn't writing anything down. Let's see, I have one more to show you for my completed pages, and it's this one from Moon Valley. This is the Swedish version. The English version is set to come out July 15th, I think. But you could still get this one on Book Depository too. I like the Swedish versions better. I only buy them now. I don't buy like this between Maria Trolle and Hannah Carlson's books. As soon as they come out, the Swedish versions, I pick them up just because I like the actual book covers are nicer and the paper is a little bit nicer too. So I did this one. This was a color along I did with Monet at the Coloring Divas, Karen Colors, as well as Norma from Norma Jean Color with me. So I did this one with the Newcastle Art gold pencils. I don't think they're going to be one of my favorites to color with, but they were okay. I did get them on that big 50% off sale they were having this month. I think $30 is a little bit more reasonable price for them, in my opinion. But they were okay. Like I said, they're not going to be one of my favorite go-to pencils, I don't think. But they are very nice and pigmented. And then I added some stickles to the windows and the leaves. That one. All right, so now let's get to what I'm working on. Okay. So this is the page I'm doing right now. I don't think I have one more day left of the month, so I probably don't plan on finishing it this for May. I probably hopefully get it done sometime in the beginning of June. I really like how it's coming out. This is from Ellie Coldereva Serenity coloring book. I did a base of Tombow. This one I do actually remember because I'm currently working on it, so I will be able to tell you what I used. I did a base of Tombow alcohol markers, and I did a couple of layers of Starjoy Golds, as the blush and her lips, everything. That's all Starjoy Golds. Her hair, I'm doing Prismacolors. I was looking for a nice blonde color combo. Wanted this kind of like nice, like beigey, kind of almost honey colored blonde. So I looked up on YouTube and I just searched blonde color combo for colored pencils, and I found one. I forgot the name of the person that I found, but I'll flash it on the screen just to give her credit for this color combo. It came out, I think it's coming out really nice. It's Eggshell, Beige Sienna, Light Umber, and Espresso. So I'm doing that for the hair. And then these bugs, I'm thinking of doing like some muted browns and greens because I was curious I didn't know what these bugs were when I first started the page. So I did ask on Facebook and as well as my community tab, and some of you guys did answer me back. So consensus seems to be that they are called katydids. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's kind of like a grasshopper type of bug with wings. And these, this one at least, and then they have like kind of leaf, their wings look like leaves. But I think I might do these wings transparent though. Because I want to use my Stickles or maybe my Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. And these are also, I think, katydids, but they're a peacock katydid. I did find a picture. I'll flash it up on the screen so you guys can tell me what you guys think, if I'm right about that. That's what those look like to me. So that's what I'm working on currently. And as for coloring plans, I don't really have too many concrete coloring plans. I do have this one page I'm going to be doing for Ellie Marks's coloring group. It's for my team color. She selected this page and I already had the book, so I'm gonna just color it right out of the book and post it to all the groups. I like this one very. This is from her book Age of Elegance. This is the artist edition that I got on Amazon. I don't know if it's still available, but this is nice. It's got, you know, cardstock paper. So that one I'm going to do for sure. And then June actually marks my 2-year color anniversary since I started adult coloring. And the only way I actually even know that it's June is because I checked my Amazon purchase, my order page, and I could see when I first ordered my first set of adult coloring books. That's how I know June is my anniversary. And my plan is to color this page. This was the first image that I had ever colored at the beginning of my adult coloring journey. Every year I plan on coloring this around June. I just like to see what my progress was after a year has passed. I did it last June, what I did differently, what I did better. Then I'm gonna do it in this Coloring Heaven Dreamtime special. This is all Hannah Carl's and images. I like that I could probably use some alcohol markers for this one since there's nothing on the back. So I'm definitely going to do that one. Okay, so I'll show you really quick just in case you haven't seen. This is the first time I ever colored it. That was when I first started coloring. And so that was the first page I did. And then this one is one I did last year to mark my 1-year coloring anniversary, which I think I did a little bit better this time with I did some cat fur here, and her hair came out a little bit better too. And this one I did with Prismacolors and stickles and probably some gel pens. I'm kind of looking forward to coloring that page again for this year, and we'll see how it goes, see if I do any better than the year before, if I color differently. I think I do color a little differently actually from last year, especially hair. I think I do a little different now too, and I think I'm a little better at coloring skin. So that's basically all I have planned for June. I think I'm going to take a little break from doing color alongs for the month, just so I can kind of focus on finishing up my coloring room, getting my coloring room set up, organized, and I just kind of want to be able to, like, if the mood strikes me to color something, you know, just want to be a little bit more relaxed for this month, and I'll probably pick back up again doing color alongs for July. So thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. I hope everyone has a really great day. Happy coloring, and I'll see you next time.